Today we're going to be replacing the thermostat on my 2005 Dodge Dakota. Now this is the 4.7 liter V8. This procedure should be the same on the 2005 and 6 Dodge Dakotas, as well as the 2004 through 2006 Durangos, as long as they have the non-Hemi engine. Now, first step, you need to take the radiator cap off. Obviously don't open it if it's hot. My engine is not hot. It just goes without saying. And in case you forget, it's on the radiator cap. So take the radiator cap off. Then you're going to need to get underneath the front of the vehicle, and at the bottom of the radiator is a little drain cock that we're going to open. We're just going to unscrew this, take it all the way out, and we're going to let the radiator fully drain. Hopefully without getting my camera wet. And that's about it for step one. Okay, now that most of the coolant has drained out, we're going to get underneath the passenger side of the vehicle, right toward the front of the vehicle. You're going to see the thermostat housing. It's kind of hard for me to show you, but you're going to see it right here. You got the thermostat housing. It's got two bolts. You got this bolt. They're both 5/16, and there's another bolt on the opposite side of the housing. Can't really see it, but they're pretty easy to get out. As you can see, I'm using my 1/4-inch ratchet, which got in there nicely with no extensions on it. Just need to loosen up both of these bolts, and then we'll come back and take it apart. Now that we've got both bolts taken out, I'm going to grab the hose side of the housing. Just going to pull it off and push it up to the top to get it out of the way. And now you can clearly see the thermostat. Now I want to warn you, the thermostat, frequently it's going to be in there pretty tight. It's going to require a little bit of agitation to get out, and there's probably going to be coolant behind it, as you can see. So make sure you don't have your face underneath there when you pop it out. And here's our old thermostat. Not much to it, and now we'll get on to putting the new one in. Okay, so here's our new thermostat. Looks just a little bit different from the other one. And one of the things I want to point out about this new thermostat, it's not a new feature. It's been on thermostats for a while, but this one you can kind of see on the clips on the side. This one has a feature where if the engine were to run hot, the thermostat will actually lock in the open position to let any coolant that you possibly have left through, to give you the best chance of not destroying your engine. Now, it does mean you have to replace a thermostat. If it does do that, the thermostat's permanently locked open and never closes again. But the safety of a having to replace a $10 or $15 thermostat versus losing your engine to overheating, it seems pretty worth it to me, especially now that you've seen that this procedure is pretty simple for replacing your thermostat. Now, I do want to point out, this thermostat has a tab, a black tab where you see my finger is. That tab has to line up with a notch in the housing. It's going to be hard for you to see, but I'll put my finger on the notch so you can kind of see where it is. There's a notch right there that the tab fits into, and it's a pretty tough fit. You get in there, it'll pop out, but when you get in there nice and secure, it'll be in there forever. So let me get this put in there. We're going to bolt the housing back up, put that drain cock back in, and then of course refill your cooling system, and that's about it.